Alright, I'm waiting. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a twister. Yep, there it is right there.
Tell me this isn't happening.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution Challenge Mode on Sanctuary. We're continuing our Jurassic difficulty playthrough. I played for about 25-30 minutes in between episodes. We had a lot of dinosaurs die off from old age. As you can see, our original Spinosaurus died from old age, and there goes another one. We're losing a lot of the Ankylosaurs right now, actually, but I have already replaced a lot of them with new dinosaurs, and we are very close to 4 stars now. I'm hoping that between this new batch of Troodon and our 3 Apatosaurus that are about to be released, that that will get us to 4 stars, so... I'm going to start off the episode with releasing the Apatosaurus, and let's see if that gets us to 4 stars. The only other things I did is I did put paleo feeders in here, and I made some slight adjustments to some of the enclosures. I built our last 3 exhibits, at least what I hope to be our last 3 exhibits, so that we're ready to put dinosaurs in there as well. And I've done quite a bit of research and genome acquisition, so... Without further ado, let's release our 3 Apatosaurus. This is the rainforest skin.
Apatosaurus, I believe. Herbivore. Big body, small head. Like some people I know.
I'm gonna go ahead and release these 3 Troodon right now also. I'm hoping that gives us the boost to get over to 4 stars. And from there, we have everything built. We just need to keep up with the dinosaurs dying off and keep releasing more and more dinosaurs. I did put in a few more raptors. I have 5 raptors in here now. This one's the vivid skin right here. I was told that they made some changes to the raptor skins. I can kind of see it. It does look a little bit more interesting now, but... And this is the default here. I can notice the stripes on the legs and the back a little bit more. Alright, we did get to 4 stars.
Everyone at the Hammond Foundation knows you by reputation at this point. Your park rating has improved.
Alright, we got all this new research. Let's grab our diseases. And let's see, what else? I mean, we've unlocked everything now, so... Everything else that was left to us is unlocked. So we finally have Diplodocus and Torosaurus. Those are ones we'd normally have much sooner in the game. Any other interesting ones? Acrocanthosaurus. And who's up here? Centausaurus. And Gigantspinosaurus, I think, are all of our new dinosaurs. Not counting the researchable ones.
Collecting asset.
We also have Camarasaurus. That's another one I completely forgot about. I actually want to use Camarasaurus in this enclosure over here. I'm thinking of having this enclosure here be an Acrocanthosaurus, Deinonychus, and Camarasaurus enclosure.
Asset transported.
Alright, we'll continue putting dinosaurs into this enclosure over here, now that we have our Apatosaurus in here. Speaking of which, I probably need to put in another tall paleo feeder. I only have one at the moment. So let's see if I can sneak this one back here.
Heading to the feeder now.
One other thing that I did in between episodes is I do have all 5 Herrerasaurus in this enclosure. So I think I just had the rest of them be the coastal skin here. And speaking of which, I need to remember to, we need another Spinosaurus down here as well. Alright, we're gonna grab our plant bed 3.0 so we can research another plant. And we'll finish off our diseases. And any interesting fossils? It looks like the only one we had waiting for us was Majungasaurus. I am gonna grab Oranosaurus. I think that'd be kind of a neat one to incorporate at some point. As you can see down here, I did add an additional paleo feeder for the herbivores down here, just because we're adding in quite a few more at this point. Let's just do a quick check on everyone's population. So they're fine. I think Parasaurolophus has the smallest population of 21. I think Apatosaurus has 22. Yeah, so as long as we don't go over 21 dinosaurs, we're fine.
En route to collect the asset.
The only new dinosaur that I released in between episodes was the Nodosaurus, because like I said, a lot of our dinosaurs died off, and we had room for our Nodosaurus, so we have 3 Ankylosaurs in here. We have Crichtonsaurus, Nodosaurus, and Ankylosaurus itself. 5 stars. I have a feeling I might need a little more. Okay, well that's gonna have to be put on hold for now, I guess. But I want to do a Acrocanthosaurus, Deinonychus, and either Camarasaurus or Diplodocus enclosure, whichever one we get first, I guess. Alright, hopefully I can take care of this before it spreads. Okay, it spread that fast, wow. Thankfully it's in this enclosure though, so I think we're going to be able to take care of it. Alright, that was avian pox. That one's been a problem for us in the past. Alright, that weather bulletin means I believe we have a tornado incoming, so that's... y'all are gonna get to see a tornado pretty early in the episode, which I'm sure everybody is thrilled about. We just had a Euoplocephalus die, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the next one incubating real quick. waiting. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a twister. Yep, there it is right there.
Tell me this isn't happening.
Alright, we fixed that part of the fence. Where is it going to go now? I don't see any people running around, so that's good at least. It looks like they all got to their shelters. That's a lot of red alerts at the top right there. You can see our Jeeps getting thrown around by the tornado down there. This has been a really long tornado. Yeah, took out that fence right at the last second, but we are on top of it. However, the ranger station's offline, so I need to do some of this myself anyway. That was a pretty bad one, I'm not gonna lie. Thankfully, there were not any dinosaurs right next to the fences, so I was able to just rebuild them pretty quickly. Alright, let's check our raptors and Rex before we reopen the park. Everything seems fine. Nobody's trying to break out, so... Crisis averted. Well done, team. We did have another dinosaur die during that. Was that another Apatosaurus? Yeah, we had 2 of them die just in the last couple minutes. So it probably means they're all going to be dying soon, unfortunately. Alright, let's have our Apatosaurus. That's 4 Apatosaurus for us so far. Let's release our Apatosaurus. We have to watch this exit animation when it hops in the air. It's one of my favorites. Alright, I believe, no, it looks like we're maximized on the Acrocanthosaurus population, so we don't need any more Stegosaurs for now.
You did it. Congratulations to us both.
Anyway, we can afford our new Spino, so let's grab that. We'll grab that success rate 3.0, that'll help us out, because right now I just have 2.0 on our hatcheries. And I'm using paleo feeders for everything, but I would like the extended carnivore feeder. And we'll research the tour just in case we want to switch out the gyrosphere for the trucks at some point. Alright, so I think we're going to start off with a small pack of Deinonychus. So I need, let's see, I believe I need the stress inhibitor 2.0 for these guys. Let's use the jungle skin that we get from Nublar challenge mode. And let's see. And I'll give them a lifespan bonus. So there's a 2% chance of failure with each of these. Or, no, this is the one where I have 2 upgrades, so I feel pretty good about that one. They will be the first dinosaurs to...
I don't think they'd offer this contract to just anyone. So at least
we could just put them in here instead of over here. It doesn't really matter which one they go in.
We need more people like you on the team.
This one might actually be better if I plan to put sauropods in it eventually. Let's actually go ahead and edit our gyrosphere route to accommodate the new enclosure. Alright, there we go. So now our gyrospheres will start hitting into that exhibit. I'm just going to end up releasing the dinosaurs into that one first, just since it's connected to the existing enclosure.
Interesting and profitable.
Okay, I know that that's a little heavy on the trees, but I am potentially thinking of having Camarasaurus in here, so it may be a necessity. We can remove some of the trees if needed, but I do kind of like the way it looks for now anyway. Alright, we need one more Deinonychus to be ready before we release them. In the meantime, our Spinosaurus should be ready. This is the jungle pattern Spinosaurus. Oh, I have that door open. I should close that. That could have been bad. You two are still in here? Oh my god. Well, at least Spinosaurus won't kill them immediately. These are two of the older ones that just ran in here. thought that was like an instant kill for a second. Hopefully our Apatosaurus won't just murder Spinosaurus while it's knocked out. I think only the carnivores do that. We did just lose Admiral though. Let's open this gate back up. That's some carelessness on my part. Alright, I was thinking, since we have so many sauropods, I think it'd be a good idea to have another plant that increases sauropod lifespan and rating. So this one here would be perfect for our exhibit because it's good for sauropods and the hadrosaurs. So we're gonna go ahead and plant the conifers. Alright, so I'm just glad that the Spinosaurus didn't get whacked in the face by the Apatosaurus while it was knocked unconscious. This will be Bindi the second. And we'll name you Finn. Or how about FN2187? I think that's what Star Wars Finn's code name is. It attracts one really big one with the fin. Alright, we just got success rate 3.0, so let's go ahead and apply that to everything. And now we can close this door, now that our two Apatosaurus are no longer in the area.
I knew you were the person for the job. And as usual, I was right.
And I'll do the same for over here once I release these three Deinonychus.
Now this contract is perfect for improving the security division. I'd be disappointed if you reject it.
Alright, so who is this? This is another. This is Mothman. All of our cryptid Apatosaurus are dying from old age. How old was Mothman? 96. Okay, she lived much longer than the default, or the normal lifespan anyway. And let's take a moment, let's take a quick timeout to switch out these feeders. We'll add cycads to them. Oops. It's kind of annoying that immediately depletes the supply, but whatever. And we'll do the same for these, because the hadrosaurs like these too. I keep pushing the wrong button. Alright, let's see if our Deinonychus are happy, which they seem to be. They should be. This exhibit is gigantic for them. Alright, so let's give them some company in the form of an Acrocanthosaurus. Let's see, I personally really like the step one. The colorful ones look really pretty, but they're a little too gaudy for me personally. Not saying they're bad, I just kind of prefer. I like some of the more flashy cosmetics in this game, but on this one I think it was almost a little too much, even though it's still very pretty. Alright, so we have a 30% boost, so as long as we're above 70%, we're fine. And as you can see, I took the comfort down to 65, same as the T-Rex. Too expensive. Let's see if the minerals can help us out.
Looking at the big picture.
Alright, now we have hatchery success rate 4.0. Hopefully, we might... I won't say that we'll be to 5 stars by then, but it might be close anyway. Alright, that was a $3.5 million Acrocanthosaurus right there. And, I did just realize that I need a new feeder. I have not put a feeder in for these raptors yet. Too close, okay, fine. Right here seems pretty good. They're probably hungry, because they've been out for a little while. I was gonna say, where's the third one, but there's two of them right on top of each other.
Business is going up.
Alright, now that we've expanded this enclosure, I'm gonna add a couple more gyrospheres.
This is a side hustle that we should get behind.
There's our raptors taking a nap on the cliffside over there while T-Rex just kind of glitches out in the corner over there. Let's get rid of that combat victories, even though that's a kind of pricey hit. Let's take a quick look here. So you can see I don't even know if they've eaten the new plants yet, but they have a 20% bonus. Let's see this Brachiosaurus. I think it should be higher than 20%. Yeah, this one has 40% because it's actually eaten the new plants. We're gonna grab this faster transport speed. That one's not nearly as expensive. So far for these, I've grabbed the feeder cost reduction 1.0 and the improved marketing 1.0. What's nice is because I have the reduced research cost, they were much, much cheaper than normal. Alright, so I've incubated a few more Deinonychus to help fill out this enclosure, but I also have our Acrocanthosaurus ready, but I am going to quickly put in an additional feeder just to make sure that there's not too much competition going on between these guys. We'll dispense a goat every 15 minutes. Alright, let's greet Acro.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to announce our newest arrival to Jurassic Park, the terrifying Acrocanthosaurus. Fans of dino carnage will not be disappointed by this predator.
This guest favorite dinosaur, the Acrocanthosaurus, was among the largest theropods known to have lived.
So I personally, I really like Acrocanthosaurus is one of my favorite dinosaurs. I mainly just wish that the skull... Oh, he's already got the goat. That was fast. I just mainly wish the skull was a little more narrow. It looks the skull is what looks too much like a T-Rex to me. The rest of it I actually think is pretty good. It's mainly just the skull being looking too T-Rexy for me. It needs to look a little more like Acrocanthosaurus, I think, anyway. I'm no expert. I mean, I overall like it, and I'm not here to complain or anything. Acro is one of my favorites, and I just wish the skull was a little different. So that's it. I'm done. Alright, so we just completed Camarasaurus, so I'm probably going to put Camarasaurus in this enclosure. We're at 4 and like 4.4 stars, and we have just about 2 hours to beat par time.
I'm marking this one
So
complete.
I think we have all the dinosaurs that we need, as far as like we don't need any more genomes, so I'm mainly going to be focusing on just getting expeditions done and releasing as many dinosaurs as possible. Okay, we got a sick Acrocanthosaurus. Let's manually head down there and try to deal with this. Hopefully we can deal with it before it spreads. Alright, it has spread, but it looks like it's to this Apatosaurus. Alright, there we go. That was nice to get that done faster. We're gonna go ahead and put another carnivore feeder in here just to help make sure that the Deinonychus aren't panicking and unable to eat around the acro. And we're gonna, I think we have, Deinonychus can have up to 8, so we're gonna have at least one more. And then I want to get going on Camarasaurus. We have actually already gotten over the variety limit, or the minimum variety requirement. We have 24 unique species and we needed 22, so we've already surpassed that. So, Camarasaurus and forest requirements are kind of synonymous with each other. But I'm really hoping that if I need to, I'll just make the exhibit larger and put more trees in it. I'd rather do that than put all these genes on it. And but we do need at least 2 of them, and I can only afford 1 right now. Alright, we had a Dilophosaurus die earlier, so I have a couple more ready to release. Alright, we got a storm incoming. I don't see the tornado banner popping up just yet, so hopefully we're gonna not get a twister. Let's check our time. I think I don't want to get too assured. I think we can do it. Unless we just have a wave of a bunch more dinosaurs dying on us. That would be the main thing that would hold us back, I think. damage so far, so that's always a good sign. Oh look, we got the Brachiosaurus taking a drink out of Spinosaurus's lake. That's always funny. I'm just grabbing some pictures to try to help with our money situation. I'm actually running out of space for recording purposes. Let's make sure that Acro and Deinonychus are okay. This is their first storm with them. They appear to be fine. Acro seems content with just bullying Deinonychus away from the feeder for right now, though. Alright, let's incubate our second Camarasaurus while we have the money. And we're going to release this Troodon and the Deinonychus, and then I'm going to have to call it just because I'm going to run out of space on my computer for the recording. This is the rainforest one, by the way. Alright, that was another Euoplocephalus. Alright everyone, let's see who died first. It was one of our first Corythosauruses, Ducky. That's gonna end this episode. We're running really close on time, and I have the exhibits ready to go. We just we need to just get the dino rating up before we run out of time. So hopefully the next episode will be the last one, and we'll get to 5 stars before I run out of time. So thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see ya in the next one.